Our Youth Advisory Forum is literally that. It's a group of young people that we've recruited from across the south of Scotland to work with us, to tell us what we should be focusing on, what's important to them, what we need to be looking to do in the future, and to help us understand the challenges and opportunities that they see now. This is a new way of engaging with young people for us, but we wanted to try and find a way of doing it more effectively and making it really at the heart of the work that we do right across the organisation. So yes, it's a new initiative for us.
I was drawn to the Youth Advisory Forum because it was recommended to me through people I work with. It looked like something I'm very much willing to join and participate with, something that I'm very excited to be part of actually.
I was drawn to the opportunity to join the forum, just to be given a voice for young people in the region. It's actually something I've been calling for years, and so when I seen it, it was just a perfect opportunity to apply.
Members need to be between 16 and 25 years old. And we chose this age group because they are young adults at that point. They are really at the start of their lives, the next chapters in their lives. They are maybe thinking about leaving school, they're maybe in employment, they're maybe studying. And that was a really good time for us to capture what they had to say about the region and things that might make them want to stay or things that are maybe making them think about moving. We really wanted to attract a range of different individuals to this. This wasn't about them representing a geographical area in which they lived. We were really interested in the views and experiences that they had as individuals. The members that we've got so far, they're all completely different, and it would be really difficult to take one and think, oh, they've got really similar experiences to that other person, because we're all different and they have such different backgrounds. So I think it's been great from that perspective, and we can't wait to welcome more people on board.
I've been involved in the interviews and was blown away again by the response and just the passion and the interest of young people, and yeah, just really lucky and really enjoying being a part of it going forward as well.
Yeah, so the forum meetings are actually, they're like quite a warm, friendly environment. They're quite friendly, everyone's kind of chatty, but then we also get like a fair bit done. It's not just all fun and games. We've got a bit of business going on, which is really good because it's got that good mix of things, I would say, where it's not intimidating, but you do feel value coming from it.
I get quite excited when it's coming up because you know that you're going to explore something that you've maybe not explored yet, or have conversations about things that matter in the region. And yeah, it's just a really nice chance to get to network with some young people and some people who are working in industries across the region that you wouldn't otherwise get in your line of work.
We usually have a bit of a discussion. So there'll maybe be either a presentation or a chat, and then we'll maybe break off into smaller groups, 2s or 3s. Yeah, it's really, really good to meet the rest of the group, discuss different things, and also have that kind of smaller group tasks, because you can get to know other forum members a bit better. I
was quite surprised at how in depth we would go, especially with some sensitive subjects, and really make some high level decision making. They sometimes go on for longer than we anticipate, but that's how it is, and that's how important they are. We're all willing to give the time for that. So yeah, learning a lot.
I really want to see the forum have impact. I really want to see the forum make a difference. I think to achieve that, obviously we need the forum themselves, but we're also working really hard to make colleagues and those other external partners aware of the forum's existence, of the value they can add, how they can work with the forum to get real value. A big part of this was actually developing the young people themselves and enabling them to move on from the forum at the end of the 2 years, to have the confidence and the experience to go on to other boards. We've got so many boards, forums, and really good arrangements across the region for making a difference. I'm really looking forward to see how they've developed at the end of the 2 years, and I've seen a big difference already, so we're on track.
Obviously this is the first intake of young people onto the forum, but I do feel like what we will achieve will create a legacy for then the next group of young people to then be involved, and so the domino effect goes on.
I think we need some more people on it, just to get some more varied perspectives, some more young people as well, younger people, and just get those perspectives from like people that are still in school. And it's like, I feel like just, the responsibility, it's great. And I feel like it's already in a great place, which is rare for something that's really new.
SOSE team have been awesome. It's been really nice to see how bought in they are to the Youth Advisory Board, and it's so nice to have, you know, the regular faces of Melissa and Gary coming along to meetings, but I think it's even more exciting when other SOSE members are eager to get our thoughts and our views and our opinions, and yeah, it just feels like there's a total buy-in from the team.
So much work has gone into designing this, and we'll continue to change it and tweak the model as we go forward, but I would really like to see this forum be a permanent part of us as an organisation, and I really think it will be, because we're already seeing huge value from the interaction and the ideas that are coming forward.
It's definitely helped more talking to people and voicing my opinion. We actually have an impact here. What we say does happen and it does influence things, and it's really helped me talking to people and just understanding the real world a bit better, because being quite young I've never really experienced it, and it's just quite helpful.
It's a great opportunity for young people to participate in high-level discussions and really impactful. That's something that the SOSE Youth Forum is. We will create action and be able to make changes for the better of young people.
You need to have your voice heard. I think coming together with a small group of people, speaking up, you know, gradually building your confidence, it will help you in the long run. And as well as helping yourself and build your own skills, and it will look really good on a CV. You're helping the next generation of young people. Yeah, I would say definitely give it a go and see how you find it.
If I could give one bit of advice to anyone thinking about joining the Youth Advisory Forum, it would just be go for it. There's no reason not to. I think it'll open your eyes and you'll gain a lot of valuable skills, and yeah, I think just go for it.
You really feel like there is something coming out of it. You can see where things are happening because of things that you've mentioned, and we're always kind of fed back that information as well, and any opportunities that are there for future development are really, really great. So I would 100% recommend this for people.
We have talked about space, we've talked about skills, we've talked about the regional economic strategy and how that can be measured, and we can make sure that we understand whether or not that strategy is delivering the success that it really wants to deliver. So we have partnerships with all of the different topics that I mentioned, and their feedback goes back to those partnerships and informs the work that they do. But in the future they'll be looking at things like cycling, they'll be looking at things like events. There's lots of things, lots of exciting things to get involved in.
I think we're in a brilliant position now in terms of having young people on board, actually affording them the opportunity to shape how it'll evolve and refine going forward, but definitely planning on it being here for the long term.